mean, my Christian faith plays a role in everything that I do. I mean, I always ask God to lead me in the right direction and let me be who I am for His name. So it has a role in everything that I do, and obviously it will be on a huge stage in the Super Bowl that He's given me, and I want to make sure I'm glorifying Him while I do it. Yeah, it's about just playing for your teammates, just trying to do whatever you can to win the game for your teammates beside you. And in that moment, God gave me the strength to run and get that first down and get us in the field goal range. And so all I've done since then is try to get my ankle better and better, and hopefully I'll be able to run whenever I need to in this game.
Thank God for this man. He's just giving glory. He keeps on giving glory to God. This is when they won the last year Super Bowl. God bless him. Patrick Mahomes. God bless him.
It means everything. I know that I'm blessed to be in this position, and I know that I'm here for a reason and to glorify Him. And so it means everything, not only about my football career, but all the decisions that I make. And so to have a faith backing, I know why I'm here, and it's not about winning football games, it's about glorifying Him. And I think that gives me I have no pressure when I step on that football field. I know why I'm here. It just kind of relieves the pressure of playing the football game, because I know that I'm on that football field to glorify Him before everything. And so it's not about winning and losing. It's about going out there and being the best that I can in His name. And so I think that the faith.
It's not about winning. It's about being the best I can in God's name, in His name. May God bless Patrick Mahomes. May you continue to win more Super Bowls.
And I feel like I've grown in my faith over these last few years, and I think that's gave me a more sense of who I am and why I play the game that I play. I actually got a tattoo about Eutychus in Acts 20 verse 7. It's about being half in and half out on God, the interpretation that I took from it, and how you can't be half in and half out. And so that was the Bible verse that kind of stuck with me, that kind of told me that.
Super Bowl MVP Patrick Mahomes says God challenged Chiefs to make us better. Hallelujah. This is Patrick Mahomes, MVP. Patrick Mahomes, number 15 of the Kansas City Chiefs, holds the Lombardi Trophy after defeating the San Francisco 49ers 25-22 during Super Bowl LVIII, that is 58, at Allegiant Stadium on February 11, 2024, Las Vegas, Nevada. Kansas City Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes gave God the glory after winning Super Bowl LVIII Sunday night, saying that the Lord challenged his team as he faced adversity all season. The Chiefs secured their third Super Bowl victory in 5 seasons by coming back from 10 points down to secure a 25-22 victory against the San Francisco 49ers. The same franchise they beat in Super Bowl LVIII in 2020. The Chiefs are the first team to win back-to-back Super Bowls in the last 20 years, since the New England Patriots did it in 2004 and 2005. Mahomes, who threw 333 yards, 2 touchdowns, and an interception en route to winning his third Super Bowl Most Valuable Player award, said in a post-game interview on CBS that the team dealt with adversity all season as the offense struggled all times. I quote, "It means a ton, just the adversity we dealt with this year and to come true. The guys never fought it." The 28-year-old father of two said, "I give God the glory. He challenged us to make us better. I'm proud of my guys. They did awesome, legendary." We thank God for this young man, for what God have done to him. The contest went into overtime, an opportunity to test the league's new playoff overtime rules, allowing both teams to possess the ball even if the first team that gets the ball scores a touchdown. After the 49ers, the 17th play overtime drive ended in a field goal. Mahomes and the company went on a 14-play game-winning drive that ended in a 3-yard passing touchdown to wide receiver Michael Hansman, who started the year with the New York Jets before he was traded back to the Chiefs. Michael Hardman battled through some adversity of this year. Mahomes said, "Get him in that moment and then make a play is special." With 3 Super Bowl victories under his belt at a young age, Mahomes was asked if the Chiefs have a dynasty now. "It's a start of one. We are not done," he said. We are going to celebrate tonight, but we are not done. We got a young team. We are going to keep this thing going. Chiefs owner Clark Hunt also gave glory to God in his comments after receiving the Vince Lombardi Trophy on stage. First of all, I want to congratulate head coach Andy Reid, the football team, our coaching staff on an incredible performance. It's been an amazing 5-year run. Hunt said, I want to thank the Lord for giving us this opportunity. Hallelujah.
You know, oh my gosh, you know who this is?
Yeah, I think so, man. He's a fucking dog, man.
How we doing, huh?
Congratulations.
How we doing?
Patrick.
Yeah.
How are you?
Surreal. It's just surreal right now.
Congrats,
I mean,
man. Congrats.
Thank you, Nick.
I don't think it's sunk in. Just being able to say back-to-back champs and the season that we had this year to be able to be a Super Bowl champ, man, it really is surreal.
You get the ball in overtime. I mean, okay, good. We only still the Niners defense had your number a lot of the game. What was working on the last drive that maybe wasn't most of the other game?
Yeah, I think we just kept fighting. I mean, at the end of the day, it wasn't like we called a lot of different plays. We stayed within our offense, kind of like we did all year long, and guys just continue to battle. And that was kind of our whole season. It wasn't always great, and we just continued to battle, and we were able to get enough there at the end to win the game.
Well, how about that run?
Oh, my gosh.
How
Look at
about
that guy.
your run?
My friend. There he is. What's up, baby? Congrats again, baby.
We keep on fighting. Stop having such a good time.
Oh, baby. Oh, baby. You already know. That's all I had going on in my head when Pat kept running was whoop. Hey, Trav, listen. I think he's the best player that's ever played this game.
Ever.
What makes him so special in crunch time?
Man, preparation, man. This guy works harder than anybody I've ever met in my life. And it only makes me want to play harder for the guy, man. And we know that he's prepared, and then his instincts just take over, man. His instincts just take over, and he goes, and he leads us to another one, baby.
And listen, first half, I'm looking, Travis Kelce, 1 catch for 1 yard.
Man, what a jabroni. What a jabroni, man. Guys got to get in the game, man.
You got 3 points at halftime.
Yeah.
What was the conversation?
Yeah, the conversation at halftime was, let's just get back to being us.
Yeah.
And we always talk about it, but I think just get back to being us, going out there executing at a high level, playing with intensity. I felt in the first half they brought the intensity to us, and we matched it in the second half and then took over. We got in the overtime, and we started getting the big guy the ball, and usually good things happen.
Yeah. All right now.
When you and Andy Reid had that, what I call a very engaging conversation.
Oh, you guys saw that?
What was the conversation about?
There were a few cameras.
I mean, was it, hey, I need the ball, I can help us win? What was that about?
Man, it was, I'm gonna keep it between us unless my mic'd up tells the world, but I was just telling him how much I love him.
No, but for real though, I mean, that moment right there, that speaks to the team that we are.
Right.
Everybody loves it. Everybody loves the game, wants to compete. And Coach Reid wants to compete.
Yeah.
If you watch out, you might get a little bit too. So I mean,
Yeah.
that's just the type of mentality we've always had, and that's why we can win games like we won today.
Well, here's the thing. So, Mecole Hardman scored the winning touchdown.
Yeah.
Valdez-Scantling got a touchdown. So, in the end, everybody contributed on the offense, even though it's like during the year,
Yeah,
what's going on?
Yeah, but
you never had a doubt.
We never stopped believing. We never stopped believing. And if you see how those guys work every single day, when I walk to lunch and I see 6, 7 receivers out there catching all the time in their off time, that proves to me that they're going to make those moments happen whenever they get the chance. And that's why I never lost faith, and that's why they made moments like today.
Do you understand that this doesn't happen a lot, like back-to-back championships? I know you do.
Might have been talked about a little bit this week.
No, I know that, but not that much, right? Like,
well,
tell me.
we knew after last year, really after the first year we won it, there was another tier of teams that have that back-to-back, because it's one thing to go and get one, but it's another thing when you got that target on your back. You're getting everybody's best shot. It felt like about 6 weeks in a row there, NFL decided to schedule some games where the other team was getting more off days than we were. They were getting just a little bit of a head start on us, and you know what? We persevered through a lot of that adversity, and man, I couldn't be more proud than the guys in red today.
And speaking of that adversity, I mean, you guys heard all the noise. The tackles aren't good enough. We don't have a number 1 receiver. To go through all that and then win this one, how much more special does that make this one, knowing everything that was said about you guys all year?
It's the most special one I think I've ever gotten.
Ever.
I mean, just to battle through that adversity,
Yeah.
and then to come through that and be better on the other side.
Pat Mahomes can't play on the road. Pat, we got to go up against the juggernaut of the MVP and Baltimore Ravens. And we heard it all, baby. All we did was just circle those wagons.
There you go. Okay, that's it.
Fire me up, baby.
You guys have to be down by 10 all the time? Is that the deal?
I like to just get
like you like it, right?
If you get down
like
10,
a 3-goal lead in hockey, baby.
if you get down 10, it just wakes us up just a little bit. It kind of gives us that spark that we need. And I mean, we can make it easier sometimes, but I mean, what's the fun in that?
What did Coach have to say? I mean, you said get back to him, but did he have a couple of words that you haven't heard before? I don't mean off color. I just mean a couple of things you hadn't heard.
Yeah, at halftime, I mean, he just said, go back to the fundamentals. He said, be who we are, just play hard and believe in each other. I mean, that's what it all takes in this league. I mean, everybody's great. If you can come together as a team and be the best on that day, that's how you get to here, and that's how you win Super Bowls.
When you got in the huddle, trailing by 3 in overtime, what was the
Fire me up, baby.
What was the
Fire me up. As soon,
right when that defense got stopped and got the field goal, I had all belief in the world that we were going to go down there and win it.
Not a doubt in our heart.
And I mean, that was a big stop for them to get those stops there on second and short, third and short, and they gave us a chance, and we were able to go down there and win it.
And then speaking of overtime, they won the toss, took the ball, which gave you guys the advantage.
Yeah, we were going to kick if we got it. So, I mean, they let us know what we were able to do so we can go for it on that fourth down. Now, we talk about those situations all the time. I mean, we changed the rules, so, I mean, we can execute them on both ways. I don't know how they're going to change it this time.
All right now.
You know, just not that you care. We had never seen this before in the NFL. Had you needed another play, the quarter would have ended, and we would have kept playing a second overtime because it's your first possession. Bizarre, actually, if you think about it.
Yeah, but it's funny. We joke about it. We joke about it, but at the same time, we talk about it like every week, especially in the playoffs. We have a guy come up and tell us all the different rules, so we weren't panicked. We were ready to go, and that speaks to the coaches. They keep us prepared.
Best in the league, baby.
Listen, you've done something that very few teams have done. So we say congratulations.
He's done things that very few quarterbacks have done.
Well, you know what?
Best
Give
I've
that
ever
man
seen,
his
man.
crown.
You
Give that man his
You're talking
crown.
like you got the best tight end ever.
Congratulations,
I mean, what are we talking about?
Always.
Congratulations.
Appreciate you.
Proud as heck of this team,
Always great
baby.
seeing you.
You know what, Pat?
Yeah.
Hey, best I've ever seen, kid.
I appreciate
No
it.
doubt about it.
I'm not done, though. We got a long
I
way
know
to go.
it. I know it.
You're done for tonight. You're done. Okay, you don't need a sixth quarter,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
Exactly.
Congratulations. Great to see you. Proud of you.
Always. Yes, sir. Absolutely. Yep.
By the way, how's that for a start, huh? Prime time. Chris Berman, Booger McFarland. If you like football and you didn't want the season to end, boy, was this the night in Super Bowl 58. And even though it looked dire, yes, the Chiefs have been behind before.
Yes.
But dire with the way the offense was playing, kind of a microcosm of their year. But when push came to shove, number 15 rose above them all.
He's the best player I've ever seen, Patrick Mahomes. And that's no disrespect to Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, or any of the great ones. But Patrick Mahomes gives this team confidence. Think about this, Boom. We all said that San Francisco had the better team, but nobody picked him because of Patrick Mahomes.
Right.
And he showed you, Boom, game-winning drive, running the football on fourth down, the plays he made, the will he showed, and the confidence he gives that team is unreal. And it was on display tonight.
And the confidence he did, we're going to show you whole highlights a little later. We expect some of the Chiefs, or a lot of them, to come over. We may just show the game-winning drive first. But a lot of the name. Okay, so Mecole Hardman scored the winning touchdown. Now, who had that? Marquez Valdez-Scantling caught a touchdown. So these are guys that all year long, oh, my goodness, are they ever going to have anyone that can? Yes, they made plays, and Mahomes stuck with them.
No doubt. He stuck with them, and he gave them confidence all year long. Think about the confidence that he gave MVS early in the season when MVS dropped the ball, and he took it on himself. But in this game, Boom, yes, he went to those other guys. But when they were down and the offense was sputtering and the offense needed to get going, he finally got Travis Kelce involved. And I thought it was a key point in the game when Andy Reid said, you know what? I'm going to stop calling plays, and I'm going to call players. And he kept dialing up those little sit routes to Rice, the little sit routes to Travis Kelce, and he got his playmakers involved. And anytime your big guys get involved, it gives your team confidence. So it was an amazing adjustment to the game plan because they were getting outplayed in the first half.
Oh, by a wild margin.
Up and down the field.
They only had the one bomb to Hardman was about it on offense except for the 4 minutes at the end of the half.
And then they turned the ball over after that.
You're right.
So everything was going against this team, and then they came out, they settled down. Their defense was outstanding. So even though the offense was struggling, the defense kept them in the ball game, holding San Fran to 10 points. But Boom, when it's all said and done, it was Patrick Mahomes making plays to Kelsey on 4th down. It was Patrick Mahomes running zone read, running the football. They couldn't block Nick Bosa, so they let him go down inside, and Mahomes went to the outside. Play after play after play by number 15, Boom. I cannot overstate to the audience how good Patrick Mahomes is.
Well,
we witnessed greatness personified tonight.
I do want to say one thing, because I noticed this when Joe Montana won his 2nd in a row Super Bowl, his 4th. That was in '89 when they blew out the Broncos 50, whatever it was, by a lot.
Yeah.
The song I heard on the speaker about 5 minutes after that game was over was Tina, Simply the Best. And about 5 minutes after this game was over, it didn't blare for 10 minutes like it did that night in New Orleans, but I heard Simply the Best. And I couldn't, and I understand we have Tom Brady, and we're not trying to go there yet. But okay, Joe Montana, Patrick Mahomes, look, back-to-back Super Bowls, they played the same song. I've heard this before.
And Boom, think about this. Let's not discount Andy Reid.
No.
Maybe his best coaching performance that we've seen. The 2 tackles weren't good enough, we said. They didn't have a number 1 receiver. They went through a lull where this Chiefs offense didn't look like the Chief offense of old, and everybody, to a man that's an analyst, including myself, doubted this team. Andy Reid kept saying, you know what? We're going to win a different way. We're going to lean on our defense. The offense, just do enough. We don't have to make the Tyreek Hill plays down the field, but what we have to do is do our part offensively, and they did that. So when you look at Andy Reid, you look at Steve Spagnuolo, the job they did was absolutely outstanding.
And even despite the fact that the San Francisco 49ers, their defense came to play and looked the best they did in the last 6 weeks of the season.
Absolutely, no doubt about it, because that's crunch time. That's when you need to play, as we're joined by one of the best linebackers in the league.
Well, Nick, how are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
Congratulations, champion.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
It never gets old, huh?
Nah, man. Winning don't ever get old, man.
Well, you got your defense. You know Booger. You know.
Yeah, I know Booger.
What's up, baby?
I watched Booger since I was about 4 years old, man.
So listen, your defense has put it on your shoulders pretty much all year long, even though it's, hey, we have Patrick Mahomes. We're used to scoring a lot. And tonight was no different, was it?
Yeah, man. I think it started early, man. We had a big forced turnover, and it kind of got them out of their game a little bit. We wanted to start running, stop the rushing the ball. Able to do that. Of course, in the long 3rd downs, man, let our DBs, what we think is, and our D-line, is our strengths of our defense, man. Let those guys get going. Let them do what they do best, man. Put hands on wide out and get sacks. And, yeah, man, so there was nothing short of that, man. It took all of us. Again, offense got to go in the second half when we needed them to. Defense settled in, and Spaz made the checks at halftime like per usual.
Well, you know how much after the catch, and McCaffrey speaks for itself, right? Debo, all those guys, you guys had to concentrate. I mean, look, they broke some 18-yarders, some 16-yarders. The wrap-ups.
Yeah, I think
most important things.
Yeah, I think we're the best tackling team in the league. We'll start our secondary, man. I think nobody in the league, man, has willing corners. They want to come out there and actually make tackles out in space and hit running backs. And that was nothing short of that, man. They was able to get guys in the middle of the field. We let a couple of explosive plays happen, but again, bend don't break, forcing them to kick field goals, and it worked out for us in the end.
I'll let the Super Bowl champion play defense talk to another Super Bowl champion.
Yes, sir.
By the way, outstanding game. 13 tackles led the team. Unbelievable.
Yes, sir.
When they were moving the ball in the first half and getting those chunk plays, what adjustments did you guys make? Because the defense played better in the second half.
Yeah, man, I think we started playing a little more man coverage. Our corners, again, I think I said a little bit earlier, is the strength of our defense, man. And being able to get hands on and disrupt routes. We're in zone, man. There's so much moving and motion, and you can't really get hands out to get guys up there pressed. And second half, he's up there, man. The corner's been aggressive, taking away the inside routes, man, make them throw the ball outside, and just rallying and tackling the run game.
Overall, what was the game plan going in against Brock Purdy?
Yeah, man, I think early we want to play a little bit more zone, man, and it just didn't work out for us the way we wanted to. Drew it up on paper. So we came in the second half, man, started playing a lot of more man, more zeros, trying to get the ball out of his hands quick, man, and don't let his pass catcher do his thing with the ball.
Overtime, San Francisco gets it, and they drive it deep. Talk about the stand you guys made that resulted in just a field goal.
Yeah, man, I think it's just Coach Bass, man, again, he's going to heat you up, man. We got to heat him up. Got a couple of negative plays there, and on 3rd down, we run that house, got the ball out quick, and again, our corners up press, getting hands on guys, man, just up to the route, forcing him to kick a field goal. I kind of think he wanted to go for it there. He kind of took it away for a little bit, because on 4th and 4 down here, they went for it. But again, just all 11 guys, man, doing their job every single snap, and they needed that in that moment.
And then you're on the sideline watching Patrick and the offense move down.
Yeah.
Did you have a doubt?
Oh, no, without a doubt. I knew 15. We went on the field, man. 15 said, you give me a chance, I got to win. And I think he came up there and showed that early in the drive, man, using his feet, throwing the ball, short checkdowns, moving the ball, a little bit of everything all drive, man. That's the reason why he's so special.
Leading team in tackles.
Thank you.
You win another, been 19 years since the team has won back-to-back Super Bowls.
Yes, sir.
I know you guys knew that, but you put it aside, didn't you?
Yeah.
We have to win this game.
Yeah.